Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Farming Simulator 19. Want to welcome you back to the channel. The game's now available on Steam from Giant Software and Focus Home Interactive. It's only 20 bucks US, so it's a reasonable price for a really good and well-developed game. FS22 is out, and we are on the road towards getting that. But for now, we're enjoying some FS19. So I want to welcome you aboard and hope you've had a great week. And welcome you back to the channel. Hope you'll like, share, and subscribe. Join us on Discord at A-Trainspace Games, where you can see my Steam library and Tower 3D Pro library, make game requests, discuss this game and others, and chit-chat. Also, your donations are greatly appreciated at paypal.me/atraingames. So we're up to 718 subscribers, and I really appreciate you folks jumping on board. All right, so let's kick over to the game here. We're about to load in. And yeah, so we're back on Ravenport. And here we are at the farm. And yeah, what's that? What, A-Train? What, A-Train? Hello? What's this? I didn't buy some mowing equipment. I'm leasing some mowing equipment. So we got the mowers, we got a windrower, and we got a baler. And over yonder, we've got a tedder, and the tedder flips the grass around to help it dry out faster. So it can be baled by the baler. So you mow, then you tedder, then you windrow, so it makes it a nice neat rows. Then you drag the baler along, it picks it up, bales it up. It wraps it if it's wet for silage. If it's dry, it just rolls it into a bale. It doesn't wrap it. And then over yonder there is also the trailer to go around and pick up. The Anderson trailer picks up 24 bales. So all the equipment up here nice and neat. Looks pretty well clean. I say clean things, and then there's the cedar. Yeah. Oops. Our field of soybeans is looking pretty healthy. It's 4:15 after fertilized 50%. Wait, what? I know this field's fertilized. I was going to say, yeah, there's just some areas that didn't get fully fertilized. Maybe because I didn't get full coverage from the spray, or there wasn't. And that's probably the case because I planted oilseed radish in the field, so that would have covered the first phase of fertilization. To me, that's a smart way to do it. I mean, it costs you a day. I mean, I guess if you want to go quick and want to spend money, you got to seed. So yeah, I guess seed costs money too. So either way, you're going to wind up spending money either to seed it with oilseed radish, and then you have to plant your other stuff, and then you have to either spread manure, wet fertilizer, or spray, or liquid fertilizer. You have options there. Of course, we have our sprayer over there. We do the liquid fertilizer, which we got herbicides. Oh, we do have liquid fertilizer. I bought some more. It's back here. I told you I was going to tuck it back in here, and I did. So I just moved the harvester out, pushed these guys back in here. So if I back into this, as you can see right now, it's empty. But I back into this and hook it up, then I'll be able to refill it with fertilizer there, or just pull it forward, and then over here we can hook it up for herbicide. I kind of rearranged the equipment here. I don't know how this got bounced out of the way. I must have run into it with something. And then I moved the bale grabber hoopajoop over here, so it's out of the way. So what do we have going on now? That's a fine question you ask, viewer. Appreciate it. Actually, I have a thought process going on, but let me fulfill the tease. So let's look at the map, and I'll show you what happened. What had happened was, why is the port grain elevator flashing? Oh, okay. I guess that jumps you there. Huh. I don't know why it's... All right, let's get back to the house. That was easy. All right. So notice the grass has grown up nice and neat like. We've learned something. So the grass is growing all over the farm, which is super, except in the areas where I did the landscaping or ran the roller, right? And then I didn't come back and do landscaping. So I figured out how this works, right? But we'll talk about this in a minute because, again, I want to fulfill the tease. So we got lots of grass to mow. Anyway, all right. So speaking of grass to mow, so we took a contract on field 9, which had grass growing in it. Right. We knew this because we had been using it to get in and out of field 11, because we turned there. Uh, the contract was to basically uh, mow, bale, and take it to the barn. Okay, cool. Got it. No problem. Except I missed one little detail in the deal. So let's see if I can find baling. Okay. Now, this guy, okay, and this is is it field 9? Oh, it's field 9. That's actually what I did. So this is what I actually did. Okay, so it says mow the grass in field 9. Then bale the grass and wrap it to make silage bales. Take the bales to the barn. Okay. All right, got it. Cool. All right, cool. Except that's not what the instruction was. There's no more. Oh, here's a baling. Aha! Notice the difference here. Mow the grass in field 20. Then dry it with a tedder and bale it. Take the bales to the barn. Where's the barn? Take the bales to the barn. It should be the barn. Somebody missed that. Yeah. So in the original contract, I kind of missed the step to tedder. So what I wound up doing was I mowed the grass. I went in with the windrow, made nice neat rows, baled it up, made almost, I think we made 59 or 60, no, 69 bales. Because we had 2 full trailers. The Anderson trailer carries 24 bales. And then all but 1 row, which would be 3 less than 72. So that's 69 by my math. Public school math from the 1980s, I think I got it. So I took the bales to the barn. And I back into the spot at the barn and tipped the thing up. And I noticed the deal was stuck on 20%, your progress bar, right? So here's this has 0 progress because I haven't done this job yet. It said 20%. Okay, they're probably just waiting for me to dump some of the bales. I don't know where the additional percentages come from. So I go to dump the bales. And all of a sudden, up in the upper right corner, dollar amounts start appearing for the harvest. I'm like, that's unusual. If this is a mission, I shouldn't be getting paid for this way. Well, yeah. So I had to kind of stop and think that one through and okay, what did I miss a step? And then there it was. Then dry it with a tedder and bale it. Oops. Missed that step. So I ran back over, grabbed the bales, filled the trailer up, came back, cashed that in, ran back over, grabbed the rest of the bales, brought it back, cashed it in, made $100,000 out of the deal because it's basically for 24 bales. It's about 30 grand and change. And canceled the contract for $10,000. I mowed the guy's field and took all his grass. And then some. I got some around the edge of the field too. It was at that point he realized he effed up. Yeah. So the game apparently doesn't have it built in that, if you go steal someone else's field full of grass, you get, fined, or you don't get a reward for it or something. I just went A, B, C, G, H, I, T, and just skipped a couple of letters of the alphabet there. Oopsie. Well, I wound up paying down some of our loan. And so, yeah, I wound up renting all the equipment. And then I took a contract for field 1, which was the exact same thing, except this time I did get the tedder and I did do the tedder stuff. And I was like, man, this is stupid. Don't do that. If someone wants you to bale their field, just go mow it. Excuse me, windrow it, bale it, and take it over to silage. You make more money. It's worth more per bale. Like like $1,600 versus $1,200. So, like, there's a difference here. I don't know what the hell these are. I really don't, and it baffles me. I'm baffled. See, because it doesn't tell you here either. So I don't know which is which because it doesn't have like a mouse over identifying what the hell this is exactly. But needless to say, the silage bales were worth a lot more than just the hay bales. Yeah. So that seems to be the smarter play. Anyway, so I screwed my neighbor out of that big chunk of money, and now he's wanting to come over to mow the thing. And I'm like, okay, it's not even the right color for grass. There's no grass there. I mowed it. I don't know if here. In fact, here let's jog over there real quick. There, because it's over here. Oh wait, there is green in the field. What? Did he? Man, that guy's field needs weeding. Oh, that's field 8. Yeah, screw that. Ugh. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work or a lot of spray. Actually, I think it needs harvesting. I've just been like, nope, screw you. Not going to do it. Oh, he's regrown the grass. See how it's all neatly mowed? That was me. He's replanted and regrown the grass. So it's ready to harvest. And now for legit. But again, but if you did it now, see, you'd be doing it the way he wants it done. So yeah, that's not where you want to go with that. So yeah, no, that's yeah. Oops. All right, let's jump over to. So we have taken a contract. Yeah, jump out of there for a second. I want. Oops, there's poles at my back. I've got some things I'm going to be doing to the farm. We're going to take a row off of stuff here, and we're going to plant. So landscaping, okay, when we're doing the landscaping stuff, so check this out. I've learned something today. All right, so when you do this landscaping, all right, notice how here on the back side, look at all the pretty grass that's growing. Remember that we planted all that? Huh? Yeah, yeah, uh-huh. So it's one thing if you do the clear it with the landscaping tool. But the key is, and see over here too, see all the splotches that have appeared? All right, in the kind of dry area and then along the driveway, and even this little spot right here, right? I made that, okay? So the key is you don't want it to look like this, like when you run the roller over it, because we ran the roller over this too. And then we ran again over here. I think. But what you want to do is make sure you're on painting mode, which is X. Okay, we pull up the menu. All right, so then you tab. Now look in the bottom right. See it's brown. All right. So what you do is we're going to tab. All right. So there's like gray and concrete and dirt. That's like the road colored dirt, I believe. You know what? I have something I want to do with that too while I'm at it, while I'm thinking about it. Let me just see if I can get down here and get this, because it vexes me. I'm vexed. Right? Oh, I don't own the land. You're being a biatch. Yeah, no, I can't do it. I want to get rid of these bushes in the middle of the road. They're pissing me off. So, can't do that. Needless to say, pretty soon we're going to be mowing all the hill and everything. But you can see where I had done some work, okay, on like leveling stuff and whatever. Okay, you can see there's a line right here of demarcation between this side and this side. Okay, now like I made the road up through here and then planted grass along the side. And you see again, there's some areas where there's not grass, but they're green. Okay, but the key here is if you do some landscaping. All right, let's get back to the point at hand. All right, so we're going to keep tabbing through. Nope. Nope. No. Aha! Now we're getting somewhere. I think we're getting some. This may be what's on the ground right now. So what we're going to do is drop the brush size down and change the radius by doing that. And then we're going to click right here. Aha! There we go. So see how I planted grass? That's what you want. You want grass planted everywhere. Okay, so now we'll boop, boop. And we're just going to go blop, 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 blop. Blop, 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 blop. Aha. Okay, so now I do want to maintain a little bit of a border around this field. But like I said, we're actually going to mow some of this down. We're going to take out one more stripe. And I think I'm going to add another, we kind of mentioned this. Hello. Dog came out of nowhere. Let's see. Okay, good. No drop frames, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I just want to look at things real quick, make sure we're good to go. I think we're going to do a second shed, vehicle shed, like right over here. Because we kind of talked about that. You know how we have this one over here. And then there's like a divot and the mountain kind of, it's like this is the cleavage and the boobs, as it were. It's kind of Twin Peaks over here. But I think what I want to do is put a second shed over here, and that's where all the mowing equipment is going to be stored. But for now, you see we've got all this kind of green grass through here, and yeah, so we can kind of cut that down. I don't want to overload. I mean, I like the look of the splotchy grass. This is our little turning circle right here. But yeah, so this will grow. So you've got to seed the areas with the grass. And there's a couple of different shades of it. Tab. So this is the dirt grass, all right? So but it's not going to grow as well, all right? So that's, see like that, it'll grow, but it's got a dirt base. I don't think it's as dense as the green area, all right? And then this one is the dark green grass area, which may be the best of all, but it also kind of looks a little hinky. So come back around to that. Because the one that's right before this looks kind of like mold. It looks kind of moldy. It looks like maybe a low-lying wet area where there's some little like algae and stuff growing. And that'd be pretty neat if you did like a little irrigation ditch. And maybe it only drains, it doesn't quite drain fully until there's heavy rain. So like maybe there's just like a low spot. But when there's heavy rain, then there's enough water to wash over the edge of it to keep it moving downhill. But then some of it pools and then kind of grows and kind of gets algae and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, yeah, now you can see. So this will grow. And that will look super cool. So, yeah, I like it. Let's look at this real quick while we're here. I said while we're here. Oh, you got to double click. So, rotate the view. Okay. Now, we're going to rotate the shed. And, yeah, I think this will actually work over here. It cannot be deformed here. Yeah, it can. Trust me. You can be deformed. Okay, yep. So we can get a little bit back here. Or we could put it over on this side, which might work. Over here by the water deal. Let's see, this way. Yeah, that's a little big. I don't know. This edge might work, but again, we're winding up close to the field here, and this is a turning side of the field. So I really don't want this on the turning side. You know what I'm saying? This, ooh, hey, hold it, hey, shibby, skibby, aha, we are really close that this might work over here on the town side. I just want to make sure it's far enough back, and I think I'm going to trim one more off this edge. I think it makes another turn. Yeah, yeah, this might work. Heck, there might be enough room for 2 of these suckers over here. Not that we need 2 of them over here, but we could put. So here's the deal. All right, so I've got right now. I'm leasing all of this equipment. Hey, train, choo choo. Yeah, see, that's a pretty good distance back from the field there. And the key is going to be having the distance for the sprayer with its long arms to turn. You can always hit the fold button on it and get it to, pack itself up a little bit. But this might work because then it's not going to deform too much. Now we are going to cut, like I said, we're going to cut some off on the ocean side, another row, because that's going to give us a little more room to maneuver coming in and out of parking over there. Let me see here. Okay, so this, yeah, because this might actually get us further back from the field, from the edge of the field, especially if we take off one more swipe over there, and we just replace it with grass, because you got more grass to mow, and that's awesome. More grass to mow is good. We could probably level this a little bit, raise this up, and get this extra distance back here. Oh, heck, it was green just a second ago. Yeah, there's not bad. So, yeah, I kind of want a hanger because I do want to eventually buy all of the grass cutting equipment. Yeah, even the baling trailer. I think, it's worth it. You do one big job and it's, $60, $90, $100,000 you pay for a couple of pieces of the equipment. So it'd be good to be able to park those over here kind of out of the way since we're not going to use them, every day. And that's a great Phil Collins song. We could do some leveling right here and just back this up just a little bit more. Raise that cliffside a little bit and then blend that down. And that'd look pretty swell, I think. Anyway, so there's some notes and some nods and some ideas of kind of what we're looking at, what's going on. Oh, wait a minute, hold it. Well, how do I want? I want to be over here. Be over there. Over there. Over there. Spread the word. Spread the word. Over there. Oh yeah, right through here. This is what I was looking for. Yeah, right through here. Boop, 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 boop. More grass to mow means more money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Sweet. So there's a little more landscaping work I want to do. So basically, I want to take like one, more row off this side, and I don't know. We may take a row off of this side, but that may not be necessary. Then we may come towards the road a little bit to make up the space. Maybe another, 3 meters or so. That should make up basically all that we've lost. And then we may take one more swath. I'm going to hold off on taking a swath off of this side, simply because the idea of putting a big vehicle hanger over here just may not shake out in the wash. I don't know if I can even. Yeah. Ah, poop. Barely don't. You know what? This is about the right size though. Oh yeah, it would fit. This object collides with an object. What the hell does this object collide with? Yeah, see, the only problem with this is we're up so close to the field that, again, it's going to be hard to turn vehicles. So that'll be down the road if we can get this stuff stored. Now, I downloaded a couple of DLCs. And let's turn that off. Let's go in here and you can see what I'm looking at. Trailers. I think some of them are under trailers. So this is the base stock stuff up to about here, right? The Load King. The stuff I downloaded, Crumpy. Oh no. It was to Wilson Trailer, right? So the Wilson Trailer is the last one. I downloaded this DLC for Crusetto, which I looked up. The stuff I downloaded is actually legitimate, existing, real companies. So they made models of these things. This doesn't float my boat. It's a modular system, which is super cool, but it's not. I needed a longer flatbed trailer. That was my objective. And so what it turned out, it's like, where the hell did it go? It's not here anywhere. Apparently it's under baling technology because it has to do with baling. And here's the Anderson stuff. And here's the Crusetto stuff. Okay. So flatbed trailers, you can drive vehicles on and off. And then there's these guys. Now these trailers here, the 12-meter trailer and all that, these guys are cool because see how it's got this set of rails here and this one's got a different set of rails? It's modular and you can swap that out. So like this, we look at it, see it's just a flat trailer. And then parts round, parts square, without parts. Cool, huh? Pretty neat. The only thing is, this is not the droid I was looking for. I was expecting it to have vehicle ramps. So that's not going to be the trailer I want to use for what I want to use it for. Now, let's look here. Square bales. What is this? Fattori. It's a lot of Italian stuff. All right, so now, here we go. Base bed. Looks like it's got ramps on the back. Okay, so maybe in theory, you could drive something onto it. I fear that with this wheel configuration, if you could drive something on the back, it's just going to go boink and lift the nose up off the ground. We'll have to test it. There's a front rail. Cool. There's a front and rear rail. Cool. There's manual configuration. Cool. And base bed. Now, that said, there's auto load. Oh, the auto load capability. What does that mean? So I guess you drive around and it will auto load up the bales for you? So, I don't know. Point being, I have a plan. Okay? Now, I'm not saying it's a great plan. I'm just saying it's a plan. My plan is that, and now I haven't looked at this Pavel. Okay, so this is like a really big trailer. There's different wheel setups. Oh. So there's bigger ones and there's smaller ones. Okay, and there's no configuration changes. That said, this ramp is going to allow you to roll vehicles on and off. Now, the point of that, oh Jesus, it holds 44 bales. What? That's a lot. Wow. I mean, that won't clear a big field, but let me see. Field 1 was, let me think on this, almost 48 bales. I think it was 47 bales. I still have a bale of silage laying alongside the road. There were 2 and I picked one up. I had room for 1. So I think I have 47 bales out of field 1, and that was including some of the space around the actual field itself, because you just try to mow everything you can mow. What I want to figure out is a way I can use a flatbed trailer and load all of the mowing equipment onto it. Okay. Let's put the tedder on, put the windrower on, put the mower heads on, put the baler on. Okay. and tow all of that together to a job site. Unload it all. Do the process, then you don't have to run back and forth to the farm to switch out heads and tails and whatever. Right? You tracking what I'm saying here? And then load everything up when the job's done, and one trip back to the farm. One trip there, one trip back. Efficient. Big thumbs up there. I'm curious how this will work. That's the low loader. Yeah, I want the low tires. Because this is big. And I just can't tell how wide it is. It looks like it's limited to 40 kilometers an hour. And so I could load, like, the part of the issue there also is, no, the forklift would not be needed. All right, so we're going to need to do some testing here. Round bales, square bales, cotton round. Okay. Oh, this will hold 30 bales. Well, alrighty then. So, in theory, we could load all these bales on here. Now, the problem is I would have to use the baler tool on the front with the loader in place of the loader forks, or use a bale fork to load bales onto this, as opposed to driving it around like the other one does, and it auto loads it. That's not the point of the exercise. I guess though it would give us the ability, if it gives us the ability to transport equipment to and from the field, drop everything off at the field, do our work at the field, load the bales at the field, haul it over, come back, and then pick up all our equipment and go home. Excuse me. That might be worth the deal. That might be a good idea. So, interesting deal here. Hang on 2 seconds here. Okay, send that to a friend. Cool. So ultimately it comes down to what trailer do we need and what trailer will work best for the job. Now, there is the one that we saw. That said they were an auto loader. There's 9 meters, 12 meters. Narrow tires, fat tires. Whoa, big fat tires. Standard tires, wide tires. Parts. Oh, you know what? We can't get on off this. Okay, so there's no ramps. So that one's a no-go. So that eliminates these guys. Well, these guys, wait, this one could be in business. We could be in business here. Okay, so there's smaller tires. There's big tires. Oh gosh, there's thin tires. Fat tires. Okay, small tires. I like the idea of getting the low brands, colors, configuration, removable parts, removable ramps. Okay. Non-removable poles. No. Non-removable ramps. Nope. Movable poles. Movable ramps. All right, what if I want removable poles and removable ramps? Can we do that? That would be ideal. Although, wait. 46 bales. All right, so this will hold bales, but it doesn't auto load. And that's kind of part of the, we're trying to get down to one piece of equipment to do everything. That said, this actually is configured pretty nicely for what we're wanting to do. We can change the configuration. It holds 46 bales. Did I say 40? It holds 46. Crap. We just would have to be efficient and carry the, well, we don't normally put anything on the front. Okay, so we could hook the arms on the front loader feature on with either a bale spike or the bale grabber hoop-a-joop, which we already own. Bale spike's not expensive, so that wouldn't be a big deal. Excuse me. Oh no, this is, wait, is that, it's a dolly. Crap. Oh, that sucks. That'd be a bitch to back end anywhere. Crap on a stick. See, this is not a dolly. Wait a minute. Hang on. No. Damn it. Oops. Hang on. All right. So yeah. This is not gonna work. We need something with ramps. I'd prefer something that auto load. Where the hell did I see auto loader? Was that under trailers? Let's go back over here. No, yeah, no. We don't. These aren't going to work. So, I may need to go back through the dealio and look at other trailer options. So, but that sucks because which one did we see was an auto loader? One bales. That seems weird. One bales. Maybe it's because it's cotton. Okay, yeah, I think it's cotton. Something about that. Okay, C's flatbed trailer used to transport pallets, bales, and small machinery, which is ideal. That's what we want. We want to be able to get everything over to the workplace without, making 5 trips. Oops. Oh. Okay. This one I'm concerned about this, wherever the hell this stuff is. So I guess what we need to do is go hop in the trying to keep the speeds down still a little bit. We're unloaded, we're on dirt roads, so we're going to try to speed down. Oh, hey, we're ready to harvest. Just like that. Okay, so we have a harvest. We have 2 harvest jobs to do now. We're gonna go do the contract harvest job. So what? You know what? We're farting around with stuff we do not need to be farting around with. We can deal with the grass thing later. We gotta mow our own grass too, which we don't need to go anywhere for the equipment for that. So we have everything on site. Okay, so come back up here to the house. Here's the trailer and the tedder. Okay, and what we need is to back it up. Wait, I'm not happy with this approach here. That's better. I didn't want to go down the slope because there is a slope between, you know, the main vehicle level and this level. So I didn't want to joink around with that. Okay, cool. So back up a little bit and boom, got it. Okay, so that gets us to the trailer hooked on here. Now, which field are we going? Where's the contract at? I think it's 11. No, that's not the one we want. 5. Oh, okay. So it's down the. It's over here. So we need to go over here, around 7, cross the bridge, and we're at 5. Isn't that nice? It's so much nicer trying to get there from over here. Yeah, I agree. All right. So, okay. I know what we're going to do today, Ferb. Let's turn those off, turn that off. Hit this, stall to this. Turn the flashies on. Raise the hoopa-joop. Okay, cool. Oh, apparently there is a trailer you can get. You can just buy a generic trailer to put this header on, which I've found that we really don't need because we've managed to navigate the roads and stuff with it on there okay. I may get it eventually. I'm not sure if you can hook it up and tow it behind this deal because I don't see like a tow hitch. Okay, there's a tow hitch. Never mind, I see the tow hitch. That said, I still don't think we're going to need it. Field 6, oh how I want you so. So what we're going to do is head over and get a minion to start harvesting. Then we shall bring the trailer over to support said harvesting. And in the end, it doesn't really matter. So hard, tried so hard, got so far. Yeah, I know it's not that. Feels got some weeds too. Oh, it's ready to be harvested. Are they coming? Yep, we're going a little faster than they are, and we're bigger than they are. We're perfect. So now, might is right. We have might. We are crossing the bridge. The bridge over the River Wye. Okay, here we are. Now, let's get off the road and see if we can come up with a plan. The Russian sun don't take a dump without a plan. Unless they're invading Ukraine, which apparently they didn't plan for. Okay, so I think we start here. And we're going to just turn our dude loose. where does the stuff need to go? To the restaurant. Okay. Ugh, that sucks because that's way over here. Okay, we can deal with that. All right. I kind of want to start now. I say that. Let's just get our do-that started. How are we looking here? Pretty good shape? We're in really good shape. We'll actually kick us over just a little bit more. Because details matter. Thank you, Reacher. Okay. Okay, this looks good. I'll hit this button to open things up. Hit this button to lower things down. Hit this button to turn things on. Hit this button to go. And hit this button to turn it over to our minion. And there we go. Minions on board. Energize. Alright, we're going to head over there to provide logistical support. I think I bollocks this up just a little bit. It's not a big deal, and I think I can correct it. But we're going to check and see how far, what the fill rate is for this field as the minion makes each pass. Because we need to know where to intercept, and we got to be on the left side to intercept and offload while we're moving. So roll tide, roll over here. Get ourselves right over here and established out of the way. Then we're going to jump over and see where we're at. Okay, they're 21%. So 4 passes. That sucks. Well, no, we catch them on the 5th pass. In theory, they'll be at 84% and ready to offload on the 5th pass, which means they'll be going away from us, which means we'll be on the open side, which has already been harvested, and that should work. Okay, I have a plan. And let's see how we're looking here on the field size. 2%. Ooh, that's a pretty big field. That said, I think we're So we're going to be doing some harvesting of soybeans. And then once this is done, we're going to go and harvest our own field of soybeans. Get paid for that. We'll see how much that comes out to because we don't know yet. And then we'll be looking at mowing the grass. Excuse me. Around the farm. And then we've got some additional rollering to do to modify the shape of the field just a little bit more. 3 to 5 meters here, 3 to 5 meters there. Yeah, so 42%. All right, so barely 42%. So that means it'll be 7,000, roughly 7,200 liters after 4 passes. And we shall be able to do the offload going this direction so we can drive to the left side of the harvester to take the offload. So that's not too bad. And that should give us time to run all the way over to the restaurant. There's no easy way to get there. We have to go through town. If we're going to the barn, we can take the mountain pass. I figured out. But to the restaurant, we're probably better off just going through, across the railroad tracks, take a left at the store, left at the stop sign, and then you go down the hill and it's there at the base of the hill. You turn right up into the restaurant. So we can figure that out. Not a big deal. And remember, folks, if you, because it shows here in the bottom right, you can see the green bar with the wrench next to it, to the upper left of the speedometer. That shows the maintenance status of our vehicle. I've learned that you don't want to let these fall off in maintenance because it will reduce the top speed. Excuse me. And then you can't. You're inefficient because you're not moving as quickly. And so we'll come around for pass number 4, and then we'll prepare to move in with the Dealy Bop, the trailer, and pick some of this up. So, how's everybody's week been? Everybody doing well? Got a, it's Friday as I record this, and so SpaceX is slated to launch a Falcon 9 tonight, another Starlink launch. And this will be the booster's 12th flight. That's amazing. I mean, they're just accomplishing amazing things every day at SpaceX. How cool is that? It's fun. I went out this morning on a job up in Denton. Really nice lady. And I was telling her about putting the shutter in. And I said, yeah, it's not rocket science. And I said, even though I am a rocket scientist, she just, really? Yes, I am. That's what I do for a living. I'm like, wait, what? So she works for an aerospace company. And we had a conversation about rockets and this and that and the other. And it was pretty cool. And I'm like, okay, yep. I would like to work at SpaceX because they're doing super cool and innovative stuff. And that really appeals to me. The legacy aerospace companies, I feel like they're not innovating in a way SpaceX is, and I think that is part of their culture. Of course, a lot of them rely more on defense contracts, but then it just means we're selling our to the lowest bidder. Down covered. That's our Chickie Poo. She's back. All right, cool. All right, let's set the cruise control down here a little bit. Remember where our position needs to be, which is right about here, about the middle of the previous swath. Actually, we can set that down, and we just move in a little bit, get straight, get positioned right under that deal. And 4. Forgetting which button is which. Speed up. There you go. Anybody doing any of the bracket stuff for the NCAA tournament? Boy, Kentucky got beat there. St. Peter's took Kentucky out, blew like 98% of the brackets up, according to ESPN. That's funny. Of course, I can't really laugh at the poor Kentucky fans, but they were expected to beat them like the Final Four and stuff. So, Alabama, I think, was losing to Notre Dame last I saw. And it's probably out. They weren't as good this year as they were last year, though. So, we're a football school. Awesome. All right, we're going to get out your way. All right, see, we're at 43% full. That's awesome. And we need to run back to the other end of the field because we're going to do refueling, come in this direction. Nope, not that way, this way. I remember back in FS17, I think you could mow this grass. You could mow the grass between the fields. But now they've got it broken down to where it's properties. It's not just the field. It's the space around the field, which makes sense. Probably 10% done at this point, I would think. Not that. 8%. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take a while. All right, so now I figured out how we can track what's going on. There we go. Click on the filter that says growth or soil composition. Either way, it's showing how, what's been cleared. So here's the growth. Harvested, purple, nice. And then ready to harvest is us. You can see down in the bottom left corner there's field 13. That's us. And that's in the yellow, which is the early stage of ready to harvest. Like this is past ready to harvest. So that's not good. Now notice it does cut this off, but if we kick over here and then we come back to it, it'll catch up. And then these they need to remove the tops. But I think those may be corn or something that we don't have stuff for. Now this shows harvested. This shows remove tops. This shows growing. And it's kind of weird. All right, so that, come back to this. Go back to this. Huh. So each pass of the field is about 1.5%. Eek. That's going to take a while. This is going to take a minute. So we'll spend a portion of the evening dealing with this and then doing more harvesting and more harvesting. Field 1's ready to be cultivated and planted, however they want to go about that. Let's see, let's take a look here at so field 8 and 9, no, 7 and 8. 7 needs to be harvested, and it's potatoes. Yeah, no. This is about the most expensive single piece of equipment in the game. Yeah, no desire for that. Okay, I figured out where the coffee house was. And cement factory transport. We've done that before. To a construction site. Oh, which one's a construction site? Is that the house? There's a house on this road. Is it right here? I think that's the construction site. I don't know. I'm not sure. It doesn't. Why it doesn't show everything on the map, I don't understand. All right, so here's the shop, and I think the coffee house is like right here. Maybe this building? I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. So, cement factory would go from here to ostensibly here. Coffee house would go from here to over here to the dam. And it occurs to me once again that you can't see what I'm pointing at because I don't have a mouse on the screen in the video. Oops, sorry. So field 7 needs to be harvested of potatoes, and in field 8 it's going to be $1 bazillion. And it's potatoes as well. Yeah. Okay, here's the bigger issue. Remember how many times I've talked about efficiency? This machine, 3 meters wide. You know how long that means it's going to take to frickin' harvest one of these fields 3 meters wide, especially these big ones? Hell no. Hell to the no. All right, these fields are cultivated, so they need to be seeded. So 6 and 12. 12 needs to be sown. But he wants to sow with potatoes. And what did we find out about that? Not smart. It's expensive as hell. Because the potato seeds are really little potatoes. Because if you know how potatoes work, if you get a potato and you let it sit long enough, it's just going to start sprouting. The potato is a seed in and of itself. And 5, 7, 6. 6 needs to be sown. And they want to sow that with cotton. So I don't have the equipment for either of those things. So screw you hippies. So we are not going to do that. Not going to do it. Okay, hold on. I got to pull this video up. Somebody's doing something on Farming Simulator 22. It's Ukraine Armed Farming Simulator 22. Oh, no. I don't want to listen to you. the ad. So there's burned out tanks and vehicles. Here's radar vehicles. Somebody has built this within Farm Simulator. So they're sending a tractor out and they're towing vehicles off the battlefield. That's so awesome. Because that's what they're doing over there. I watched a video yesterday that, like, there was a Russian army tank. It looked like a T-90 Armada or T-80 or whatever. And that sucker had blown a track. That's all that was wrong with it. Apparently, it had blown a track. They had come under artillery shelling, but it didn't look like the tank had actually been hit by any kind of like anti-tank round or missile or anything like that. They broke the track. But I think under the artillery fire, the crew said, "Oh, screw this noise, we're out of here," and it took off. So there's like a almost perfectly good tank sitting there, and the Ukrainians just need to hook up to it and either get it on a low loader and haul it off, or, I mean, there was a news crew around it. Or, I don't know, it could be booby-trapped. But otherwise, fix the track, fire it up, drive it off. Hey, the Ukraine Army just went +1 on tanks. It's awesome. I love it. Go get them. Go take those tanks. Why not? So, see things from our ladies' eye view here. Where are we at? 74%? Okay, so the I think maybe oh yeah. Nope. Actually, I need to catch up here, so make tracks. Because the math isn't going to work. Oh, that math's not going to work either. We got to get there. Yep, nearly full grain tank. Yep. Oh crap! Almost steered right into him. Okay, almost there. Hold it. Set the cruise control quickly. Stop for a second, then it'll dump. Pretty substantial amount. Okay, cool. There we go. And then they'll stop when they're empty. Back ourselves up, back ourselves forward. Yep, back it up, back it up. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you. Cruise back the other way. We're not going to make that run half full, or even 3/4 full, or even 80% full. We'll let them make 2 more passes, and then as they're going back on that second pass, pull in, and I think we'll be able to get enough to fill up, and then we'll be okay. I was driving through the field one day on a very lovely March Friday. Okay, that isn't exactly right, but not too bad, I guess. Alright, so let's bring that cruise control down to there. Okay, that's a speed we can work with. We'll be able to maneuver in, hopefully top off, throw the cover on this thing, and room a zoom and a boom boom. 5, developing tornado north of Panama City, Grand Lagoon. Where's this, Florida? Tornado in Panama City. Well, that must be Florida. Huh. Farming Simulator created an event Tuesday, March 22nd, Community Spotlight stream with Yosho Hin. Okay. Giants partner and Twitch streamer Yosho Hin and his daughter Southern Danny. Okay. Nifty. Okay, let's start maneuvering into position here to about the right position here. We're aligned. Drop the speed down here a little bit, and we'll just cruise on up underneath the outpipe. Oh, you know what? I think this is going to work out. I think it's going to work out. Let me get this right up to the front here. Not quite going to get 100% full. I'm a little disappointed. We're going to be very close, and the deal will be empty. So all right, that's good enough. Let's go. All right, carry on, your wayward son. All right, let's get this thing up to about 25. I think it's going to be a good, safe speed. Let's get the, ooh, not 32. There we go, 25. That'll do. Let's put our blinkers on. There we go, very good. And we are going to head to the restaurant. So we just follow the road here. This is the nice big main wide road. This means we don't have to make that sharp turn after we pass the at the railroad tracks by the store. This means we can stick to the main road. We make the left when we go into town and go up the hill on the right side of the store. So we're taking a left at the cement plant, cement factory, whatever they call it, cement plant. So actually, yeah, we're gonna go with 30. And we're just gonna roll tide here. I really may not have seen that much of this portion of the map. So it's a nice hill we go over here. There's a little business on the right, a couple of homes. You don't want to crash into that, sucks. And then we got maneuver. The other day I actually drove over and went up to the lighthouse. It was kind of cool. You see, we're down low here as we cross over the river, draining into the ocean. But the bridge is up on a high trestle there. And the train is up. The bridge is up on a high trestle. Duh. The bridge is, doofus. All right, so now we're passing the central grain elevator on the right. And then we're going to be crossing railroad tracks. And, you know, yep, nope, let's just get across them. Now, we could take a left here. I think we shall. I know we're over the speed limit a little bit. So we got this stop here and a left turn, then we go up the left side of the store. I think the coffee house is like right over there. This load's weighing us down. So now we just have one more left turn. Here's the store, the shop. Yep. Well, we didn't have to use the brakes there at all. How about that? And here's the restaurant right down here in front of us on the right. Here we'll use the brakes. Brakes. It's a little steep. Oh, I've got it going out the chute. Well, shoot. Ha! 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 Made it funny. Oh, Adrian, you're so funny. Oh, oh, oh. Shut it. I still think this is a more legit way to unload. Now, over this kind of grate, you can load, or you can unload with the full gate open. I mean, because it's a full size, right? It's huge, right? But the restaurant, I don't know any restaurant would have this big of a setup. It's kind of redonkulous. Okay, let's get moving here as the trailer's almost down. Set and hut. Now to get back over there. Shortest distance, 2 points, straight line. You know what though? I think we're going to go back the way we came. And I want to apologize in advance, guys. I went back and watched some of my video from episode 6 the other day. And there's a lot of popping sounds that come through my headphones. I think just basically every time I move something like that, I think it makes a popping sound. I apologize for that. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes they just move whenever I move my head, or to scratch my head or something. Old people problems. All right, now we can go top speed after the ice cream man. Nope, do this. There we go. Now we may see the train coming through here at warp speed. Otherwise, yep, there it comes. It's about to cross the bridge. On our left. The tree may hide it. I may not be able to see it. There it is. You can see the cars. this way. I mean, we're going all the way across the map here, but we're moving at a pretty good clip. Anyway, yeah, the windmill's over there on the hill. Oh, no, it's not the windmill. I take that lie back. That's the lighthouse. The windmill's up on the right. Yeah, up there. So it's the lighthouse. And you get out and you walk across the bridge. You can walk around the lighthouse. There's a lot of boats out there. I usually only see like one tugboat and a container ship. And there's like some fishing boats and another like container ship and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. All right, we'll cut our speed down here. And we'll look to go up and intercept and go ahead and take on the first load here. Do 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 do. Swing a nice big arc here. Arc. I suppose all I need to do really is just kind of, oh, see, nearly full. Perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. And then let's start chopping our speed down here. Stay touch offline. Cool. Now we should unload right there. Oh, okay. They're unloaded. Sweet. Now, what I could realistically do, oh look, there's the train again. It's making some fast laps. It really is. Is I could just wait down at this end of the field and they'll stop. When they're offloading like that at the end of the run, they'll stop, if you noticed that earlier. And we could just pick it up at that point. Otherwise, we'll just roll on back up the road here. Notice we're over 25%, so we just got to do this 4 times, but then anything extra, of course, we're going to harvest and we're going to take and get the money for ourselves as a bonus. So, 1734, yeah, this is going to take a while. That's going to take a while. So I am going to keep working on this. I don't know, I mean, live streaming this game, if you're going to do big stuff like this, it may not be the best idea because, you know, you're just sitting there and you guys are sitting there and I'm sitting here talking about whatever, fill time. Maybe not, you know, maybe not the best content, as it were. But I'm hoping that they put FS22 on sale soon. Arthur Chapman, whose videos I've watched, he does a really good job streaming. I think he's like Twitch partner status and all this stuff, which is cool for him. He responded to a comment I put up the other day because he had mentioned something about purchase, like the initial field purchase or a good field to own. And I said, hey, look at 6 and 13 on this map. Well, actually, it was a video he did like a couple years ago. But he saw the comment and he said, dude, you're going to love FS22. And I'm like, yeah, I imagine so. Just got to, you know, just got to get there. Let me get it on sale. And if I get 25, 30% off on it, that'd be super cool. And then we'll pick it up. Of course, you guys are more than welcome to help contribute to that effort at paypal.me. /ATrainGames. It's paypal.me/ATrainGames. We appreciate your support of the channel. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hope you give us a like. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Let them know about Farming Simulator 22 and 19, the whole family. 22 is going for $50 US right now. 19 is only $20 US. So and I've had this in my inventory for like 3 years and just hadn't played it the last couple of weeks. Now I've played it a bunch because it's really kind of fun, kind of chill, and all that good stuff. So enjoy it. And with all that said, I think we're going to just go ahead and we're almost an hour and a half into this episode, so we're going to call a halt to it here. And thank you guys, because this is going to take a while, and I don't want to drag the video out any longer than necessary. We'll get the job done, and we'll come back when maybe I'm wrapping up harvesting at the house with the soybeans, and we kick over to the grass harvest. So that'll be super cool. We did pretty good there. We only dropped 113 frames in almost an hour and a half. That's not bad. So, but please give us a like, share with your friends, let them know about the channel, let them know about the game, and subscribe for more great content coming soon. Hundreds of hours available on the channel for your viewing pleasure, bathroom watching, whatever it is to kill some time. Hope maybe you learn something, maybe get a giggle or two out of the show, and if so, then that works for me. That's mission accomplished. Make sure to turn on that bell icon so that you know when we go live or upload video. Also, join us on Discord at A-Train Space Games. It's A-Train Space Games, where you can see my entire Steam library, make game requests, discuss games, post your farms or videos or whatever, and we'll chit-chat about it. Cool stuff. Great place to interact. And you can also see my Tower 3D Pro library. So if you want to see me run an airport that you like, besides San Francisco or Charles or Paris, yeah, you can put those requests in there too. So fun stuff. And again, your donations and support of the channel financially are greatly appreciated at paypal.me/ATrainGames. It's paypal.me/ATrainGames. Hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.